Hi everyone, this is Laura Campagna, the Wednesday Witch, and I'm here with your tarot forecast for Virgo season. So Virgo season began on August 22nd, and it ushers us into the final astrological sign of summer. So Virgo is a mutable earth sign ruled by Mercury, the genderqueer god of liminal time and space. And so this is a period where we look back to Leo season and the overarching themes of the summer that began on June 22nd and think about how much we've accomplished, and then also look forward to what's coming at the autumn equinox on September 22nd. So the first card is the Princess of Discs, and she is in a liminal and in-between space herself. There is a new life that is on its way, but is not quite ready yet. And so a lot of people have a little bit of struggle with the seasonal transitions. And if that's you, it's a really good idea in Virgo season to support the nervous system, and the mind has been a little bit overactivated with Mars in Virgo, especially the Mars Mercury conjunction last week. That did not feel great. So, when we're thinking about the Princess of Discs, it's absolutely appropriate to be ruminating on what's to come in a way that helps you prepare and be thoughtful about future actions, but ideally steering away from the worry side of those kind of thoughts. And then where we are in this moment is the Knight of Wands. So there is a lot of passion present. There is like a great desire to move forward. And I think what's interesting is that we're moving forward into the lunar time of the year when there's going to be less day than night, and the temperatures are going to cool down, which is probably a relief in a lot of parts of the country and world. The lunar half of the year in the Northern Hemisphere from Libra through Pisces season is a much more internal time. So this is the next 4 weeks are definitely a time to kind of go out and do anything that you need to do to get everything out of your system before it's time to kind of close down a little bit, go inside, go internal. And, Mars in Virgo is definitely creating that need to go forward boldly and bravely. And Mars is going to be in an opposition with Neptune starting at the start of September. So there's definitely what are our ideals and our aspirations, and what will we go hard for. And Mercury is going to move from Virgo into Libra on August 30th. So watch for a change in the tempo and quality of Virgo season when that happens. There's definitely going to be a shift from, okay, how can I get everything together and be more focused and organized and disciplined? And I've been cleaning a lot, which is great, or feeling like I should. But then when Libra season happens, it's more about balance and equality. And so Mercury moving into Libra at the end of August kind of gets our minds into that. Our minds are going to be there before our spirits are. And the challenge is the Queen of Discs. So it's interesting that we started with the Princess and then the challenge is the Queen. So really looking forward and thinking about where are you today and where would you like to be? And I think that, with the pandemic, astrologically, it was predicted that there would be 3 peaks this year. They have corresponded to the Delta variant coming out in February and then kind of really making a big entrance in the United States in mid-June. And then the final one at the end of the year, we can kind of expect that the holidays will still be impacted by the pandemic, and that it will be present through the winter, and definitely less bad than last winter, but it will be present, and then we'll probably, you know, feel like we're actually on the other side of it come May 2022, but like that's a ways away. So like, what do you need to do to be okay with riding things out for longer? And then the final outcome is the Emperor. Woohoo! So, you know, I think the Emperor is not a lot of people's favorite. Some people really dislike the Emperor, but I actually, as a Capricorn, really think that the Emperor is quite useful, because 4 is about a steady, like creating a solid container and having a steady foundation from which you can do your work. So the Emperor speaks to like really good boundaries. And I would say in this situation with Virgo's relationship to health and wellness and public health and our anxiety and the nervous system, you know, really show up for yourself, really be extra, like err on the side of more caution than less, of having stronger boundaries than more fluid boundaries. Our boundaries kind of got dissolved when Jupiter was in Pisces, which was fun, and it was a great start of the summer. And then, you know, the bonus cards are the Ace of Swords, which is like, if there's something that you're inspired about, definitely still go for it. The bonus cards is the Ace of Swords and the Princess of Wands. So continue to engage in that passion. Don't feel like you have to like give up what you're excited about, but think about how to do it safely. Think about how to do it with intentionality. Think about how to do it mindfully, and don't sacrifice your own sense of what's like internally best for you. The Emperor, I think, can be a really, really beautiful space from which to do healing work, justice work, meditation. We have to, honestly, we need the Emperor in order to be able to have daily practices such as sitting down and meditating every morning. So from that sturdy container, many wonderful things can get the space and the safety to bloom and blossom and grow. So that those boundaries don't have to inhibit the spirit, they can actually facilitate it. So that is what I have for you for Virgo season. We're going to have the new moon on September 6th, and there's a lot that's great about it. And, you know, just kind of pay attention until then about what you feel like you need to set intentions around for your own health. Mercury will station retrograde in Libra at the end of September. So we're going to have a big review of all the themes that are up starting in September all through October. So we don't have to fear walking on the shadow as long as we are present in the moment that we're in. Lots of love to you. If you would like to read more, you can visit my website, lauracampagnaastrology.com. And I look forward to connecting with you soon.